Welcome to the City Show. Pat O Melia here. You there? That's why I do the show, because you're there. I try to inform you, entertain you, maybe educate you a little bit. Got my ever-present coffee with me. I'm suffering from football withdrawal. We had the Super Bowl. Actually, I did well. I had pick a view following Jersey line, our football segment. I had taken the Bengals +4, and I had the under of 48.5. So I finished the year with a win. I actually should have won Cincinnati, but that's a whole nother story. But right now I have football withdrawal. USFL is starting in April. The New Jersey Generals are back. Years and years ago, I had tickets for the New Jersey Generals on the second row right on the aisle. I had tickets before they got Herschel and Flutie, before Don Trump was there. Then Donald Trump bought the team. We may not have baseball this year, so get used to the USFL. This week I'm going to try to see Spider-Man. I probably can't say I'm the only person who hasn't seen Spider-Man because it's the number 3 movie last week in the domestic box office, which is pretty good considering the number 1 movie is Uncharted, and that's Tom Holland's other movie. So the kid is on the roll. He has the number 1 and number 3 movie domestically, and they haven't released Uncharted in China yet. Like I said, every time I wanted to go see Spider-Man, and I'm like the only person I know, my daughters and I, we go to the movies together. I'm probably the only one I know that didn't see it. And what we do, it's a daddy-daughter deal. We'll go see the movie, then we'll go over to Tokyo Hibachi, which that whole property is for sale for $55 million, so hopefully they don't sell it. All right, what we're going to talk about today, they redistrict Hudson County. The state did all their new redistricting because of the census, and it's caused a bit of a problem in Hudson County. We'll go into that. Jersey City is the number 1 location for New Yorkers escaping New York City. We'll get into that. Quick hits, mayoral debate, lead pipe replacement, North Bergen school trailers, and a Twitter activist. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Stevens Jersey City Ford Certified Parts and Service, located at Route 440 and Communipaw Ave, is your number 1 source for Ford and Lincoln automotive needs. We use certified Ford Motorcraft products to keep your Ford running in top shape. Motorcraft parts are backed with the Ford warranty, which includes a 2-year unlimited mileage guarantee. Our team will have the right Motorcraft part to ensure the best performance from your Ford or Lincoln. You can order in person at the parts counter or online. Let us help keep your Ford or Lincoln in the best shape at Stevens Jersey City Ford.
We're back. Pat O Melia here. City Show. You there? My ever-present coffee. I don't know. Soon I'm going to have to get a different cup. I don't know if I'll be able to get styrofoam pretty soon. I think starting in May, it's going to be hard to get styrofoam. It's going to be hard. You won't be able to get plastic bags in the supermarkets. And again, I got to get into it again. Why brown paper bags? I can't get them in the supermarket. You know, they're biodegradable. They're made from renewable sources. For that matter, every paper bag you have in the supermarket comes from trees they planted for the pure purpose of paper bags. All right, the state redistricting map was done. For the entire state, it's done every 10 years because of the census. And normally, again, like I said, with the redrawing of the Jersey City ward map, for the average person, it doesn't mean a thing. But it does have issues for political figures and municipalities. The map adopted, unfortunately, put the superpowers. Mayor Nicholas Sacco, also state senator of the 32nd district, and he put him in the district, 33rd district, with Brian Stack. So the new and improved 33rd district, the way the lines are drawn now, you have both Senator Sacco and Senator Stack in the same district. The 32nd district is now basically void. Raj is going to run for state senator there, the assemblyman, and we got to see how the assembly shakes out there. There is a primary for the state because of the census. Usually it's 4-year terms for the state senate. This time around, because of the census, it's a 2-year term. Remember I spoke about Sweeney being able to run for state senate next year if he decides or he just goes for governor. This is a 2-year term that both Senator Sacco and Senator Stack are on. There's a primary on the 2023, pitting Sacco versus Stack, the two superpowers. Will there be a primary featuring them too? They got a year to decide. I believe Mayor Sacco was also up for election for mayor in 2023, so that would be mayor in May election, then a June primary. The reason given for this whole situation, pitting Senator Sacco and Senator Stack in the same district, is, you guessed it, Jersey City. Yes, we're the blame. I think as this all shakes out, we probably won't be the blame, but for now, Jersey City is the blame. The first map that they came up with split Jersey City into 3 districts, 31st, 32nd, 33rd. Last week we had technical difficulties, so we had a rerun of the city show. I was going to talk about who cares if it's split into 3 districts. Do I have a problem with Senator Sacco having part of Jersey City? No. You know, anybody have a question that Senator Sacco or Senator Stack was going to have any issue doing the best possible job for the residents of Jersey City? No. But Jersey City and Mayor Fulop did have an issue with that. Mayor Fulop didn't agree with the 3-way split. He much preferred 2 state senators for assembly people and threatened to take legal action if this map was adopted. That seemed to be the golden excuse in Trenton because Mayor Fulop threatened legal action here. In defense of Mayor Fulop, I can appreciate why he would want to have just 2 districts because you don't want to deal with a committee. Every time you have some statewide issue, he'd have to deal with 3 different state senators, 6 different assembly people to try to govern the city of Jersey City and to get whatever he needs from Trenton. He would literally have to juggle 3 state senators and 6 assembly people. Now, again, to the average people, you and I, we don't care. As long as we're getting the services and representation, we don't care what district we're in. When you're running the city, and Fulop's first and foremost job is running the city and doing the best possible job for Jersey City and running Jersey City in an efficient manner and getting as much help from Trenton as he can. Trying to juggle 3 state senators and 6 assembly people to try to get something done is a major task. You know, it's like dealing with a committee. And the last thing you ever want to do is go before a committee. Probably that was, I didn't talk to Mayor Fulop on this. I did text him just goofing on him that, you know, everything's Mayor Fulop's fault. They had a rough week. He was getting blamed for everything last week. But his job, first and foremost, is the city of Jersey City and how he manages. And listen, we're doing pretty good. Like, we're going to get into a segment later where people are escaping New York to get to Jersey City, and Fulop is a big reason for that. So he's the guy. He's done a good job. He's been elected, 3 times already? So we got a lot of faith in him. All right, let's break for commercial. You're going to watch the City Show when I come back? We'll be right back.
I've got cancer.
We've got the highest level of cancer care.
The latest clinical trials.
Researchers working to find a cure.
And nurse navigators to guide you every step of the way.
At New Jersey's only NCI-designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, your safety has always been our top priority.
I've got cancer, but I also have peace of mind.
Jersey City Medical Center and Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey. Let's beat cancer together.
Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. We're back. Pat O Melia here, City Show. Getting back to the redistricting and the problem now faced by both Sacco, excuse me, I know better as Mayor, Senator Sacco and Senator Stack. Again, to us, the average people, this doesn't make any difference to us, what district we're in. It doesn't matter at all. Now, municipally, yes, because like I said before, you got to deal with this, what would be a committee of 3 senators and 6 assembly people, and I'm sure that wasn't attractive to Mayor Fulop. The only place this makes any kind of makes any issue is municipally. Like I said, it's a change. It's a change in the team. It's a change in the state management. It's a change in the routine, and it's something all municipalities want to try to keep as simple as possible. Dealing with 3 senators and 6 assembly people is probably a bit of a difficult. The fallout, losing either of these superpowers, Senator Sacco or Senator Stack in Trenton, is a serious blow to Hudson County and Jersey City for that matter. But Hudson County as a whole, yeah, both of these guys are well respected. You know, Mayor Sacco, Senator Sacco, you know, is considered one of the top elected officials in the state of New Jersey. He is an influencer. He gets things done in Trenton. Same thing with Stack. Ideally, you want to have these guys here. Both of them are mayors. You know, I've been dealing with these guys. I think Brian became a mayor a few years after I got involved covering Jersey City. With Union City, was a freeholder when I first got involved. Nicholas Sacco has been there since the 80s as the mayor. Both very good mayors. For that matter, I've said it many times. Whatever Nick Sacco does today to a new mayor, you do tomorrow, and you'll be successful. These guys in Trenton, and there's only a few that have dual positions, mayor and senator. That experience in Trenton is so important and is so overlooked. These guys know what it's like to put a budget together. They know what it's like to make those tough decisions. They know what the results and the repercussions are from the budgets that have to be put together, because they do it municipally. They're there every day running a municipality. Having that experience in Trenton, it's priceless. You can't appreciate how great it is to have these guys who make that decision on a daily basis in Trenton, making decisions statewide. You know, they know what it's like. They have the budget. We may have to lay off police. We have to lay off somebody from Health and Human Services or the senior or recreation. How do we make this work? How do we lessen the impact to our residents? And when you look at the tax structures in North Bergen and Union City, they don't raise the taxes too often there. They know how to manage their municipalities. They are well respected within the state of New Jersey, probably even outside of New Jersey, for how well they run their municipalities. And you look at, you know, and Phillip's in that group. That's in that trifecta there now. Phillip's the same guy. He manages to keep the taxes in a bustling city like Jersey City. He's keeping them manageable. Having these guys in Trenton is a huge benefit for Hudson County and the state of New Jersey. Their understanding of the budgets and how government works, because in their town, they are the government. You know, these guys have been the mayors for 20 years, I think Sacco for 30 years. These guys don't kick issues down the road. They don't kick that can down the road. But they're going to be down the road. They face it. They make the decisions. They figure out how to make it work without digging into the pockets of the residents of their municipalities. You know, it's super important. They know what it's like to have to lay off a cop or a fireman or close down a firehouse. Remember years ago when I was in radio, we were in Jersey City, we were closing firehouses. It was like a lottery. I used to call it the firehouse lottery. And who was going to be the loser this week? Whatever neck of Jersey City lost a firehouse. Those are tough decisions. It's not even talked about anymore, closing firehouses. So that's kudos to Mayor Fulop there. That kind, you know, I remember Mayor Cunningham ran for state senate and he won in the 31st district. He said he knew what the municipalities in Jersey City and Bayonne needed. He knew what to go down and fight for. He thought it was a tremendous advantage to having a mayor who's also a state representative, and he was right. You look at the days with Joe Doria. When Joe Doria was an assemblyman for 22 years, he was also the mayor of Bayonne. This guy knew where the money was. He brought home money for Bayonne and Jersey City. I don't think there was a road paved in Bayonne that the state didn't pay for. Doria always found the money for the 2 municipalities and the county of Hudson. You know, there's no knock on Raj, who's going to run for Senate in the 32nd District, but he's not a stacko or a stack. As simple as that. Those guys are irreplaceable. Losing either one of them and the experience they have from municipal government, either one of those superpowers, not in Trenton, weakens Trenton, and it weakens Hudson County, and it hurts the residents of New Jersey. We're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center has a passion for heart health. We're Hudson County's only full-service heart hospital, with innovative technologies and premier cardiovascular physicians, a partnership with Rutgers Health, the latest technology and medical advancements, and nationally renowned care for every heart in every community. Whoever your heart beats for, our hearts beat for you. Jersey City Medical Center.
Panapinto Properties, Jersey City, shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces and addresses your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment, adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panapintodevelopment.com. Panapinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights, your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments, carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants, all major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. Welcome back, Pat O Melia, City Show here. By the way, I want to welcome all our new cities. We got Bayonne is new. We got West New York. We got Weehawken, Union City, North Bergen. For that matter, we even got more. I forgot. We picked up the Meadowlands channel now. We got Seahawkers. We got Harrison. We got Kearney. I think we even picked up part of Bergen County now with the City Show, and East Rutherford. I write all this scripts for things for me to read as I'm doing the show, and then I just take off, and sometimes it messes me up when I look down at the script and say, oh yeah, I think I already covered that already. Sometimes I should just go back to the old days where I used to just have a marker board where I just wrote a few lines, and that was my bullet point, and I'd have like one sentence, and I'd go 6 minutes on it. Moving company statistic. This is, I think I read it at the Jersey City Times, or somebody sent it to me, one or the other. There's a moving company. It had like 35,000 moves in New York City. And for the most part, people moving out of New York City are going to other states. But if there is a city that they are thinking about, or they are moving to from New York City, it's Jersey City. They're escaping New York to Jersey City. And again, when I mentioned about Mayor Fuller, he's the guy that's been attracting that. Make Jersey City your own and all that stuff. Well, that plays in New York. It's in the PAT stations and all. They see this. Come to Jersey City. And that's the problem. We got a problem with all these people coming here because there is so much construction going on. Whether it's 2-3 family homes, high rises, and in some cases, skyscrapers. I'm not sure what the story limit is for. You're at 30 stories, you're a skyscraper 40. We have skyscrapers going up in Jersey City. There are buildings on the waterfront now that look like Asgard. We got the towers going up on Journal Square. We have a population that is booming. We're one of the reasons in Hudson County that the census caused all this redistricting. Whether it's the city's maps or what's happened in the state here, the booming population of Jersey City. And we can't handle it. We can't. We can't take any more prosperity here in Jersey City. Our schools are beyond overcrowded. Yet we keep building. Let's build another 17 stories here, 30 stories there, 20 stories here. There ain't no place for these kids to go to school. And stop the BS. I remember this on Warren Street years ago, that there wouldn't be an impact on the local schools because the people that will be living at 350 Warren Street won't have children. Okay, they're going to have many bedrooms there. Our schools are beyond overcrowded. We have no mass transit really to speak about. We used to have mass transit. There was a time, we have no subways, of course, in Jersey City. And these people escaping New York, they want to stay. Most of them are in downtown. They want to be by the path. There was a time in Jersey City that every main street had a bus. And they were private bus companies. It wasn't all New Jersey Transit, where it's so underwritten by your tax dollars that it bleeds renting New Jersey Transit. But Central Avenue had its own bus. Garfield Avenue had its own bus. Montgomery Street had its own bus. There was the 440 Shopper. There was the Bergen Line Avenue bus. There was the Kennedy Boulevard bus. They had all these buses. But back then, people worked and shopped in Jersey City. That's not the case now. And that's why all the private bus companies are gone. I don't even see jitney vans anymore. I don't know, did we run them out of business or they just couldn't make money anymore competing with New Jersey Transit? Because New Jersey Transit has no respect for money because whatever deficit they had, they're just going to reach into your pocket. Private industry, they're not getting underwritten like that. Well, at least Academy Bus, they were getting funded by the state of New Jersey and walked off with a fine of $20.5 million. But you don't see the private bus company. Like I said, I don't even see jitney vans anymore. They were the scourge of the streets for quite a while. The path is always packed. You ever see those cartoons like the sardines in the subway? That's what the path looks like. Whenever I look at the path, and I haven't ridden the path, I think in my entire life, if I added it up, I probably rode the path 10 times in my life. And most of them would go to Madison Square Garden for a boxing match or something of that nature. That was it. If I had to add up how many times I personally been on a bus, is probably less than 10. I can only remember riding a bus one time to motor vehicles. That was it. I don't think I ever took a bus outside of that. I always had a car. You keep developing with the lore of the path. Well, you can't get on the path. The path is packed. And in Journal Square, there's not much we can do expansion-wise. If you've ever seen how the tracks go into the tunnel, into the tubes, because they were called the tubes one time, the path, because they went through tubes. There isn't much we can do to expand that. By the time these trains hit downtown, they're packed already. People just get the cars when they come over here. And you don't think they're not getting cars. Go down to 18th and Jersey Avenue where those new towers are, the Ironside or Ironstone, whatever it is, cars all over the place. Yet we keep giving out permits for building. We're inundated with overcrowded schools. We're inundated with infrastructure problems. If we attached the authorizing of permits to school space, parking, infrastructure, transit, we wouldn't be giving out any permits. But yet we still give out those permits every day of the week. All right, we're going to break the commercial. You're watching The City Show. I'll be right back.
Jersey City Medical Center is healing, enhancing, and investing in Hudson County because your heart doesn't beat just for you. So get it checked. When your bones are healthy, it lifts us all. We're delivering joy daily in our Lord Abbott Maternity Wing and providing New Jersey's only NCI-designated comprehensive cancer center. We'll continue building our medical network and taking every precaution for your safety so that we can all be healthy together.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in one of our many high-rise towers. With amenities such as the on-site Newport Path, light rail, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Kohl's, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams and Acme Supermarket are just outside your front door. A health and fitness center, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. Enjoy the New York skyline from our waterfront and various parks. Manhattan is just one pass stop away, or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Looking to visit? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. For more information, visit us at newportnj.com. Make lasting memories to cherish forever. It's incredible. It's you, Newport. Live like you want.
We're back, City Show. We're going to be retooling the City Show. We're going to start doing at least one segment of interview. Maybe not try to pack so much information in here that I kind of get, ragged at the end trying to get all that information in. Quick hits. One thing we do at the Hudson Media Group is we do debates. We did, 8 Jersey City debates last year. and 2 Hoboken ones. This year we'll be doing the Bayonne mayoral debate on the 28th of April. Al Sullivan from Tapped Into, you know Al, years and years with the Hudson Reporter. He'll be the moderator. We will stream it on all our streaming platforms, the live stream, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. And then we will next day get it up on Cablevision, Optimum Cable. And we'll try to add that as much as we can to the first week of May, because election, I think, is May the 10th in Bayonne. Early voting starts on May the 7th in Bayonne. Get the lead out. Whoa, the Jersey City MUA is taking on a massive project to replace 16,000 lead pipes in Jersey City going to your homes. But the information is still coming in to me on this, and I've seen a story in the Jersey Journal. I think Johnny Hennis had a story on it also. What an undertaking. If your house, I guess, is built, I don't know when they stopped using lead pipes. My house in Jersey City was built 1857. Yes, I'm sure we got lead pipes to drink up, but the water's pretty good. Where I'm born and raised in Jersey City, in Dogpatch, chemicals were all over the place. A little lead, I'm probably immune to it. The New Jersey DEP is filing a motion to dismiss a lawsuit concerning the school trailers in Braddock Park in North Bergen. There are individuals who would rather see those school trailers out of there. They're pre-K. What better friggin' place for a pre-K school than a park? Give me a break. It's a park. Best place. You got the sheriff's department up there. You got the North Bergen Police. You got Rolling Park. And they keep saying, well, the trailers are on a softball field. They are not on a softball field. They're on a narrow strip of land alongside of a running track. Hopefully the case is dismissed. Twitter picture. Somebody posted a picture of garbage along Kennedy Boulevard by 139 saying, oh, Jersey City. And I replied back, did you stop and pick up the garbage? It was just windblown crap. Be part of the solution. Pick up the garbage. It's like these people that they were tweeting pictures of the intersections with the snow. Oh, the city didn't come. We got hit with 10 inches, 12 inches of snow in Jersey City. It takes a while to get to every friggin' intersection in Jersey City, but the city did it. You're seeing the DPW was out there, the JCMUA was out there, the parking authority was out there, parking enforcement was out there removing the snow. Instead of taking a picture of the problem, if you're so damn concerned about it, get an effing shovel and shovel out the crosswalk or pick up that garbage. We have volunteers that go into the city parks and the county park and pick up the garbage. They want to be part of the solution. We already know the problem. You know the problem because you took a picture of it. Then you put it on Twitter. Look at this. Jersey City's got garbage on the side street. But I'm at where that picture is on Kennedy Boulevard 139, the county road. We are probably responsible for the sidewalk there, even though it's going over a state bridge. Chances are we are responsible for that. But instead of just trying to make an issue at Jersey City, pick it up. Grab a shovel. If it's that concerning to you, become part of the solution. Don't be part of the problem. There's a lot of us in Jersey City that are civically minded, and we've done so much. We didn't drag the city or try to embarrass it. We try to change it. We try to be part of the solution, not the problem. We already know what the problem is. We want to try to be part of the solution. And that's what a lot of us do. And hopefully these people that take pictures, whether it's snow in the crosswalks or garbage along the stones on Kennedy Boulevard on 139, if it's that much of a problem, pick it up. All right, we're out of show. You be good. You be safe. I'll talk to you next week. Good night.